Hello everyone, welcome to Matrix YouTube channel. Hope you all are doing well. Today in this video we are going to discuss the solutions of Matrix Olympiad paper that was held on 16th October 2022, and in this video we are going to discuss part 1 of mathematics. So let's begin with the question number 1. Here the question number 1 says that x is a decimal number. So, here it is clear that x is a decimal number. When x is converted into fraction, it means this decimal number is converted back into the fraction. It gives 25 upon 4. Find the value of x. Now, here we have to find out the value of x, means we have to find out the decimal number. So, the fraction we have 25 upon 4. So, to convert it into decimal part, we are going to multiply and divide it by 25. So, here we get 625 upon 100. So, after converting this into decimal number, we get 6.25. So, according to options, here we have option B, that is the correct option. Now, let's begin with the second question. Here the question says that how much should be added to the sum of, and the number is 3,78,77,515 and 2,33,26,812 to get 7 crore rupees. So in this question we have to add first. Now let's begin with the addition part. Now the addition part begins with it gives 6 crore 12 lakh 4,327. Now we have to subtract the sum from 7 crore. It's 87,95,673. So according to the options, we have option A, that is the correct answer. Now let's begin with the next part. Question number 3. The question says that 55 of 225 of 12 divided by 4 plus 1250 minus 786 multiply by 25. This is the question. Now, according to the BODMAS rule, we have to solve this. Now, here we are applying BODMAS. After applying BODMAS, we can say that first we have to solve bracket. So let's begin with the bracket part first. 55 of 225 of 12 divided by 4, that is 3, 1250 minus 786 multiply by 25. Now, the next step will be off. In the bracket, we have to give the priority to the off part. So, it will solve like this. Off will be converted into multiplication. After that, rest will be same. Now let's begin by solving the bracket. 675 at 1250 minus 786. After solving the bracket, we get the total 1139 multiplied by 25. So here we get 55 multiplied by 1139 multiplied by 25. So we get the product here, that is 15,66,125. And according to this, we have option C, that is the correct answer. Now let's begin with the fourth question. Here in this question, we have to do the match. Now here the question says that observe the given shapes. Match the shapes to the turns that will make them look the same. It is a very simple question. Now here we have to just focus on the shapes and their partition. So here in this first shape, we have total number of partition, that is 6. In the second shape, we have 4 partitions, and in the third, we have 3 partitions. So in the question, it is said that match the shapes to the turns that will make them look the same. Now we have to just turn the shapes in such a way that they will look the same. So according to the shapes and option, we can easily match P, that is 6. If we turn 1 by 6, it will look at same. Q option is matched to the first one, R with the second one. So according to the option, let's check which option is the correct one. Here the sequence will be 3, 1, 2. So let's check. Here it is option 1, that is 3, 1 and 2. So according to the question, we have option A, that is the correct answer. Now the next question, that is question number 5th. Here in this question, we have to find the sum of 12, 34 and 56. This is a very simple question, and first of all, we will find the sum of these 3 terms. Let's check what is the sum of these 3 terms, that is 102. Yes. So according to the sum, we have to compare the options. Which option is correct for the sum? Now here let's check the first total, 38 and 64. It's give us 102, and in the second one we get 115. In the third option we get 113, and in the fourth option we get 114. So according to the total 102, we get only the option number A, that is best suitable for the question. So here you can see that it is a very simple question. Let's begin with the another easiest question. Here in the 6th question, we have 4 peoples each made a statement about the given figure. Now here you can see that a figure is given in front of you. So according to this figure, 4 people makes an assumptions. Let's say what these 4 people talk about. First, Jyoti. Now Jyoti says that I can see 4 pairs of perpendicular lines. Let's see whether Jyoti is telling the truth or false. So here let's see the 6 pair of perpendicular lines, and all of you knows that perpendicular line is equal to 90 degree, and it looks like this, that is intersecting position and 90 degree. So let's begin with the search of 6 perpendicular lines in the figure. So here we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, Jyoti is telling the correct thing. There are 6 pairs of perpendicular lines. Now the next, Harsha. Harsha is saying that there are 7 angles in the figure. Let's check where are these 7 angles. Whether it is more than 7 angles or less than 7 angles. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops, here are 10 angles in the figure. Now let's come to the Jia. There is only one pair of parallel lines. Now let's check the parallel lines. Here we have 1 pair of parallel lines, there is 2, and here it is third line. Means this is parallel to this line is parallel to this line, and this one is equal to this. So here are 3 pairs of parallel lines. It means the statement of this is false. Harsha is also not correct with the figure. Now last is Harsh. Let's begin. 6 of the angles are less than a right angle. So here we have to check how many right angles are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 angles. So the statement of Harsh is also false. Or we can say that it is incorrect. It means only Jyoti has observed the correct thing. So let's begin with the next question. Now question number 7. It is a straightforward question and it is a very easiest one. When it is 10:30, it means you can see the clock here. It is 10:30 in the clock. What kind of angle is formed by the hand of the clock? You have to only observe the figure, observe the hands of the clock, and you have to just tell which angle is formed by these 2 arms of the clock. Now, we know that acute angle is always less than 90 degree. So, we can say that it is greater than 0 but less than 90 degree. Now, here obtuse angle, that is greater than 90 degree but it is less than 180 degree. Now, if we talk about the right angle, it is of 90 degree. And for the straight angle, we have 180 degree. Now, from the figure, we can say that the 2 arms which is making an angle is more than 90 degree, but it is less than 180 degree. So, according to the option, we will go for the option number B. So, here obtuse angle is the correct answer for the question. Now, in this 8th question, when the fraction represented by the shaded part, this is the type in which 2 figures are given to you and it is said that it is represented by a shaded part. Now, we have to subtract figure B from figure 1. Figure B from figure 1 we have to subtract and then we have to find out the result. So, first of all, we convert this figures or the shaded part into the fraction part. Now, figure A represent 3/4 fraction and figure B represent 2/4, and when it is reduced, we get 1/2. So, let's begin with the difference. Figure A. Now, figure B is subtracted from figure A. Now, let's write down the value of figure A. 3/4 minus 1 by 2. After taking the LCM of 4 and 3. So after taking the LCM, we get 3 upon 4 minus 2 upon 4, which means that after subtraction we get the difference, that is 1 by 4. So after subtracting the fraction of these two figures, we get 1 by 4 as the correct answer. So let's check the options. Here option C is the correct answer for the question number 8. So in this another easiest question, it is said that shown below is the outline of a drawing. So here you can see that here it is an outline of a drawing, and the question is which of these is a part of the outline above. So out of these four options, you have to find out the correct option which is the outline of the above figure. Now let's check the option number A. Now here it is a straight line. After this straight line we have a small curve on the above part. So let's match this option A with the drawing. So here you can't match this drawing with the given drawing. So the option number A is cancelled out. Now option number B. Now here we have to find out option number B whether it is matching this figure or not, or we can say that it is a part of this drawing or not. So here it is curve and then a straight line. So we are not able to identify this type of shape in this figure. So option number B is also cancelled out. Option C, straight and then tiltation part. Let's check straight, then this, and here it is a straight line, but in this option it is a slant line. So this option is also cancelled out. Now let's check the last option. It is slant line, then the straight line, or you can say that a 90-degree angle is formed. So here this shape you can identify in the drawing. So according to the options, we can say that option D is the correct answer for question number 9. Is it a very simple one? Oh, so let's begin with the next 10th part. Now here we have a 10th question. This is another easiest one. So here the 10th question is, we are given with the value of the alphabets, that is M is equal to 34, O is equal to 23, N is equal to 45, K is equal to 21, E is equal to 7, Y is equal to 24. Then what is the value of M plus O minus N multiplied by K divided by E plus Y? We have to simply put the values of these numbers in the alphabet form and just apply the BODMAS rule. It's a very simple one. We have to just concentrate on the calculation part. So let's begin with the solution. Let's put the value of these alphabet. 34 plus 23 minus 45 multiplied by 21 divided by 7 plus 24. These are the values of this alphabet. Now let's apply the BODMAS rule and solve it. According to the BODMAS rule, we have to first do the division here. So here 21 divided by 7. First of all, we have to solve this. Rest will be same. 34 plus 23 minus 45 multiply by 21 divided by 7. It means we get the answer 3 plus 24. Now after division, we will move on to the multiplication part. So here we have 45 multiplied by 3. Rest will be same. So here we get 34 plus 23 minus 135 plus 24. After doing the addition, we get 81 minus 135. So after subtracting or after completing the last step of subtraction, we get negative 54. So according to the option here, let's see which option is the correct one. Here negative 54 is on the C option. So option C is correct for the 10th question. Let's begin with the 11th question. So here in this 11th question, we have select the correct statement. So we have to select the correct statement out of these 4 statements. Let's begin with the first option. A composite number is a number that has less than 2 factors. So here, is it true for the composite number that has a less than 2 factor? No. We know that composite number is always having a factor more than 2. So first option is incorrect because composite numbers are the numbers which are having more than 2 factors. A composite number has only 2 factors, one and itself. No, it is not true because we have already discussed in the first option that composite number is a number which has more than 2 factors. Third option is a composite number is a number that has more than 2 factors. Yes, this statement is correct for the composite number. Now let's check the last option also. A prime number is a number that has more than 2 factors. No, obviously not. A prime number is a number which have only 2 factors, 1 and the number itself. So according to the options, we have only option C, the correct one. Now here in this 12th question, we are having Newport Mall has a painting exhibition on every 4th day. Bellevue Mall has a painting exhibition on 5th day. On what day will both the malls have a painting exhibition? Now we have to find out one common day on which both malls have the painting competition. Let's begin with the solution and we have to find out one common date for this both malls. So mall Newport. So Newport Mall has an exhibition on the every 4th day. It means that first exhibition will be on 4, another exhibition will be on 8, next will be on 12, then 16, then 20, then 24 and so on. Like this the dates are. Now for the next, that is Bellevue. So Bellevue Mall has the exhibition on every 5th day. Now let's check the dates. So according to every 5th date, let's check on what days it will occur. 5, 10, then another will be on 15, then 28th day, then 25th, like this and so on. So here one thing you can see it very clearly that here 20 in the Bellevue Mall and here 20 in the Airport Mall is common in both the terms. Now here we can conclude that on every 28th day they will have the same day exhibition. So according to the option, we can say that option B is the correct option because on the 20th day the both mall will have the painting exhibition. So I hope you understood this part. Now the next one, that is question number 13. So here in this question again we have Again, we have a match the following, and this is the easiest one. So, first list is an angle more than 90 degree but less than 180 degree. So, we have to identify the angle which is more than 90 degree but less than 180 degree. Next is an angle less than 90 degree but more than 0 degree. So, let's begin with the list 2 and first identify the figures. Now, here in this first figure, we have angle that is greater than 0 degree but less than 90 degree, right? In the second figure, we can see that here it is 180 degree as it is a straight angle. Now, if we talk about the third figure, it is greater than 90 degree but it is less than 180 degree. And the fourth figure is 90 degree. It is a right angle. So, according to the figure and according to the statement, we have to match them. So, P will match with the third part, Q will match an angle less than 90 degree but more than 0 degree. So, this is your first figure, angle measure exactly 90 degree. So, 90 degree figure is fourth one, and an angle measure exactly 180 degree means the straight angle. You can say that this 2. So, our sequence will be 3, 1, 4, 2. So, let's check the answer from the given options. The sequence is 3, 1, 4, 2. So, here in the last D option, we have 3, 1, 4, 2. So, according to the options, D option is the correct one. Is it simple? Now, the next 14, the another easiest question. So, the question begins with a rectangular piece of paper. Now, this figure shows us a rectangular piece of paper. Now, rectangular piece of paper is folded at a corner. Now, you can see that this corner is folded. The figure is drawn to scale. Now, we have given the measurements also. What is the area of the shaded part of the piece of paper? We have to find out the area of this shaded part. The shaded part you can easily recognize here. To find out the area of the shaded part, what we have to do? We have to first find out the area of this big rectangle. Now, to find out the area of the shaded part, we have to find out the area of rectangle first. And after that, we have to subtract the unshaded part from the given rectangle. So, we can see that from the figure, it is making 90 degree angle, right? So, this is a right angle. So, this is one angle and this is the another part. So, let's subtract these two triangle area from the area of the whole rectangle. So, 2 multiplied by area of triangle. Right. So, now let's begin with the formula part. It is a direct question. Area of rectangle. We already know that area of rectangle is length multiplied by breadth. And if we talk about the area of triangle, it is half into base into height. So, area of rectangle will be length into breadth, that is 32 multiplied by 21 minus 2 multiplied by 1 by 2 multiplied by base. Now, what is the base here? Let's find the base first. That is, this part is given to us 12 centimeter and the whole is 21. So, to find out the base, we have to subtract 12 from 21. So here we get 9. And for the height, we can say that we have to subtract 15 from 32. So here for the height, we have to subtract 15 from 32. So here we get 17. So the base will be 9 and the height will be, 17. Now let's do the calculation part. The product of 32 and 21 is 672 minus 2 multiplied by 153 upon 2. We will cancel out this 2 and we get 672 minus 153. After subtracting 672 and 153, we get the answer 519 square centimeter. So according to the option, we have option number A, that is the correct answer. So in this question, you have to simply apply the formula and do the subtraction part and you will get the answer. Now let's begin with the 15th question. So which of the following is the correct expanded form of the decimal number? So here we have the decimal number, that is so here we can see that 30 is the whole number, 0.231 is the decimal part. So here we can write down in the expanded form like this, 30 plus 2 is on the 10th place, so we can write down 2 upon 10 plus 3 is on the 100th place, so we can write down 3 upon 100 plus 1 upon 1000 as 1 is on the 1000th place. So here from the option, let's check which option is correct for the number. So here in this first option, you have 30 plus 2 upon 100. As you know that 2 is on the 10th place. So this option is incorrect. Now the next, it is the whole number is 30, not 3. So option B is also incorrect. Option number C, the whole number 300 says itself that this option is totally incorrect, or we can say that it is not correct. So out of these 4 options, only one option is left, that is none of these. So this is again the easiest one. So let's begin with the next part. Question number 16. This question is, what is the difference between the place value and face value of 5 in the given number? So first of all, we have to clear with the concept what is face value and what is face value. So in this number 4501, the face value of number 5 is, let's write down first, place value of 5, that is ones, tens, hundred, thousand. This is a 4-digit number and 5 is on the 100th place. So we can write down 500. And if we talk about the face value of 5, so face value of 5 will remain the same, that is 5 only. Now we have to find out the difference. So the question says that you have to find out the difference between the place value and the face value. Now after subtracting 505, we get 495. This is the answer. Now let's check the option. 495, here it is not visible in these 3 options. So finally our answer will be option number D, that is none of these. Now let's have the next question, that is 17th. 17th question says that identify the correct statement. So out of these 4 statements, we have to find out the correct statement. Let's begin with the first statement. Statement says that product of 2 odd numbers. As we know that odd numbers are the numbers which are not divisible by 2. So here we have to find product of two odd number is an even number. So odd number, we know that the number which is not divisible by 2, and even number are the numbers which are divisible by 2. So you are clear with the odd number and even number. Now let's begin with the product of these two odd numbers. Let's take an example of two odd numbers, 3 and 5. It gives us 15. 15 is again an odd number. Let's take another example. Let's begin with the 9 and 11. 99. It is again an odd number. So the first statement is not true, because first statement says that two odd number is an even number, and we are getting product of two odd number is an odd number. So statement 1 is not correct. Now let's begin with the second statement. Product of two even number is an odd number. Let's take an example. Two even numbers, 2 and 4. These two are the even numbers. Product of two even number is 2 times 4 is 8. So 8 is not an odd number. So this statement is not true for this. If we have to take one more example, we can take 6 and 8. So 6 times 8 is 48. 48 is an even number. So the statement 2 is also incorrect. Next, the third statement. Product of an odd number and an even number is an even number. Let's take one odd number, 3, and one even number, that is 4. The product of these two numbers is 12, and this is even number. So you can say that odd number and even number. So the product of odd and even will be even. Let's take one more example to confirm it. Second example will be 5, and let's take 6, 30. So we can see again here odd and even, means the product of odd and even will give us an even number. So according to the option, we can say that option C is the correct one, because we have to find out the correct statement. Option D is not correct, as it is written A and B both. So here we can see that A and B both are incorrect. So here option C is the correct one. Question number 18. In the following figure, ABCD is a rectangle. So you can see that ABCD is a rectangle. If O is the midpoint, O is the midpoint means AO is equal to OB. AO is equal to OB of AB, then find the area of the shaded region. So here, to find out the area of the shaded region, we have to find out the area of the rectangle first. So area of rectangle. So first we have to find out the area of rectangle. After that we have to subtract the area of this triangle, that is DOC. So here area of rectangle ABCD minus area of triangle DOC will give us the area of the shaded region. So let's begin with the calculation part. Area of rectangle is A multiplied by B, and area of this triangle. Now according to the formula, we have to find out the base and height of this triangle, because the formula says that half into base into height. So here base is 12 and the height is your 8 centimeter. Now putting the value in the formula, we get 12 times 8 minus half into base into height. Now let's do the calculation. 12 times 8 is 96 minus, do this simplest form, 48. Now 96 minus 48 will give us 48 centimeter square. According to the option, we can see that option A is the correct answer. Now, let's begin with the 19th question. In 19th question, we have which of the following set contains all the factors of 24? Here in this question, you have to find out all the factors of 24. So, we know that the factors of 24 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 and 24. So here we have to check in which set all these factors are arranged. Now here option A and option B is incorrect because it does not contain 1, as 1 is the factor of all the numbers. So we have the option of C and D. Now we have to check option number C first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 and 24. So here we can see that all the factors are here in this C option. Let's check the D option also. Here the factors are 1, 2, 5. So here we have a number 5 which is not factor of 24. So we can conclude that option C is the correct answer. Now question number 20. In this question we are given that what least number should be added to the first common multiple of 6 and 8. First of all, we have to find out the common multiple of 6 and 8 so that the resulting number becomes a multiple of 5. Now the multiple of 6 are 6, 12, 18, and so on. And the multiples of 8 are so these are the multiples of 6 and 8. Let's begin with the common multiple, that is 24. So 24 is the least common multiple of 6 and 8. So here we can say that 24 is the least common factor. Now what we have to do, so that the resulting number becomes a multiple of 5, we have to add a number in such a way that this number will become the multiple of 5. So here in this 24 we are going to add 1 so that it will become 25, as 25 is the multiple of 5. So the least number that is to be added in 24 is 1. So according to the option we have B the correct answer. Now let's begin with the next question, that is 21. So here in this question, what we have to do, Ankita goes to school from home. So here we have Ankita which is going to school from home along the indicated path below. So here is the route, or we can say the path of the Ankita home and school. And this is the distance between the home and school which she covers. How many times she will turn right? Now we have to find out how many times she turned right in this given path. So let's begin with the starting here. So Ankita is moving from this direction. According to Ankita, this is left and this is the right direction. So Ankita is standing like this. This is the right direction, this is the left direction. Now moving forward, after that she turns. This is the turn. So this turn is your left direction. So this will not consider. After this, she turns like this. Now this direction is the right direction. After moving forward, she turns this side. This is your left direction. Now again, she moves in the left direction, and moving towards the direction, she turns to the right direction. And she moves here, it is right. So these are the turns in which she moves the right side. So when you are moving on a path, you have to just check the direction where she is moving according to the arrows. So now we have to count how many turns she has taken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here are 7 right turns. Option number A is the correct answer of the 21 question. Let's begin with the next part. 22. Here it is written that 5 crore 15 lakh 9,209 is same as. We have to identify the number. We are given with the number name. Now let's convert this number name into the numerical form. 5 crore 15 lakh 9,209. So this is the number. We have to check the option. So here in the first option is not correct. Second one is also not correct. Now the third option we have, yes, third option is correct. The D option is incorrect. So according to the question, option C is the correct answer. Now the next one, 23rd. This is the simplest one. Again, one of the simplest question. So here in this question, we have to simply add rupees 112 plus 600 paisa. If we convert this 600 paisa into rupees, we get 6 rupees. So 600 paisa is converted into rupees. That is 600 upon 100. So we get rupees 6. We already know the formula. 1 paisa is equal to 1 upon 100 rupees. So applying this formula, we converted 600 paisa into rupees. Now we are given with 500 rupees, and then we have 800 paisa. Again using the formula, we can convert 800 paisa to rupees. So we get 8. So after adding this 4 terms, we get 626 rupees. So here option C is the correct answer for the question 23. So let's begin with the 24th question. The question says that a room is 2.30 meter long, 5.00 meter broad and 2.80 meter high. How much air does it contain? And the another question is that how many boys can sit in it if each boy occupy 1.61 cubic meter of air space? So first we have to find out how much air does it contain. So the room is in the cuboidal shape. So we have to find out the volume of the room. So formula for volume of room will be L into B into H. So here we are given with the length, breadth and height. So volume of the cube is 2.30 multiplied by 5.00 multiplied by 2.80. So after calculation we get 32.20 cubic meter. So this is the volume of the room. Now we have to find out the number of boys. The number of boys that can sit in that room will be volume of room divided by the space they occupy. So 1 by occupies 1.61 cubic meter. And here, to find out the number of boys, we have to divide volume of room by volume of air space each boy occupies. Space each boy occupies. So, after doing the calculation, we get the lowest term will be 20. So, now from the options, we have to check the volume and the number of boys. Now, let's check the option A. Is it first is the volume and second is the number of boys. So, here we have option number D, which gives us the volume, that is 32.20 cubic meter, and the number of boys that can sit in that room. So, here option D is the correct one. Now, let's check the next question, that is 25. So, here the question says that find the volume of the following cuboid. This is a cuboid, and by counting the number of unit cubes, we have to simply find out the unit cubes here. So, here is the cuboid and we have to find out the volume of this cuboid, and we are given with the volume of one single cube, that is 1 cube centimeter. So, let's count how many cubes are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cubes are in the front and 6 cubes are in the back. So, 6 plus 6 is 12. So here in this 25th question, option number A is the correct answer. Let's begin with the 26th question. Shown below is a glass and a jar of equal height. Both are half filled with water. Now, the figure says that one is glass and one is jar. These both are of equal height and they are filled with the water. Means half filled with the water. Now, all the water from the glass is now poured into the jar. Now, this water is poured into the jar. Now, which of these figures shown how the level of the water in the jar would look like? So, here after observing these 4 options, we can easily say that option C is the correct answer. Question number 27. Which of the given option is not the name of this quadrilateral? So, we have to check the sequence of the naming. So, here the sequence is C, D, A, B. We start with the C, then D, then A, B. That is the correct form. Next is A, C, D, B. A, C. It is not in the sequence. So, this option is not correct. Now, let's begin with the third option, B, A, D, C. B, A, D, C. It is again a correct sequence. Now, D option is B, C, D, A. B, C, D, A. It is also a correct sequence. Now, in the question it is asked that which of the given option is not the name of this quadrilateral. So, option B is the correct answer for the given question. Now, let's begin with the 28th question. Which of the following statement is true? Now, we have to find out the correct statement out of these 4 statements. Let's begin with the first statement. 1, 2, 8 and 16 are the only factors of 16. So, this statement is not true because 1, 2, 4, 8 and 16 are the factors of 16. So, here 4 is missing, that's why this statement is not true. Second statement is 1 is the factor of all numbers. So, this statement is true because 1 is a factor of all numbers. Now, the third one. 56 is a multiple of both 7 and 8. So, this statement is true for both. 56 is the multiple of 7 and 8. Now, the fourth statement is 9 is a factor of both 45 and 80. Is it true or false? No, it is not true. So, we can say that this is a false statement because 9 is a factor of 45, but 9 is not a factor of 80. Instead of 80, if it would be 81, so we can say that the 9 is a factor of 45 and 80. So, according to the option, we have to check 1 and 2. No, these both statements are not true. One is false and second is true. So, this option is not correct. Option B, only 2 and 3. Only 2 and 3. Yes, this option is correct. Let's check the further options. Option C, only 1 is true. No. And D, all are true. No. So, according to the question, option B is the correct answer. Let's begin with the next 29th question. What is the volume of a geometry box whose length, breadth and height is given to us? So again, this is a formula based question. We have to find out the volume, and this is a cuboid shape. So we can apply the formula, length into breadth into height. So here we have to put the values in the formula, and that is 11 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 2. So after calculation, we get 110 centimeter cube. So the volume of the geometry box is 110 centimeter cube. So according to the options, option B is the correct answer. Now let's begin with the last question. And the last question is, find the volume of the given dice. Now this dice is in the cube shape, which is the shape of a cube of side 30 centimeter. The side of the cube is given to us, and we know that in cube all sides are equal. So the volume of cube is side multiplied by side multiplied by side. This is also a very simplest question and formula based one. So here side is 30. So we have to multiply 30 multiply by 30 multiply by 30. And here we get 27,000 centimeter cube. So according to the question, we are having option C, the correct answer.
Hello students, today I will discuss with you M of paper solution of class 5th science part 2. First question is, which of the following is are part of flower? First is carpel, stamen, petal and all of these. As we all know that carpels, stamens and petal all are the part of flowers. So the D option is correct. Next question is, pollen grains are present in options anther, carpel, stigma and ovary. Pollen grain is a male gamete. It is present in the anther. So the answer is A option, anther. Next question is, the process of transfer of pollen grains from stamen to carpel is known as the process pollination. First is option A. Correct answer. Fertilization is the fusion of gametes. Germination is the germination of seeds, and reproduction is the generation of offspring. So the correct answer is pollination. Next question is, where is an ovule found in a flower? Ovule is a part of female reproductive system. It is found in ovary. Next question is, the vertebral column commonly called as rib cage, not answer. Backbone, it is a correct answer. It helps in a support system provided to a body. Next question. A pointed structure at the end of insect abdomen is called wing, thorax, sting and antenna. The correct answer is sting. Next question is, which of the following are examples of vertebrates? First, reptiles, birds, amphibians, and all of these. As we can see that reptiles, birds, and amphibians are part of vertebrates. So answer is D. Next question is, goat, elephant, and cats are example of. First option is fish, second mammals, third reptiles, and last is amphibians. So the correct answer is mammals. Next question is, energy obtained from food is called. First option electrical energy, heat energy, third is sound energy, and last is food energy. The energy which we get from food is known as food energy. So option is D. Next question is, which of the following are examples of renewable source of energy? First is fossil fuel, second is sun, third is wind, and last one is both B and C. So the correct answer is sun and wind. It is given in option D, both B and C. Next question is, by which process wet clothes become dry? First option condensation, second evaporation, third solidification, and last is freezing. So our correct answer is evaporation, by which water gets converted into vapors. Next question is, the energy of moving water converted into electrical energy. First is sound energy, second is hydroelectric energy, third is electric energy, and last is light energy. So the correct answer is hydroelectric energy. It converts the water into electrical energy. Next question, which of the following are component of circulatory system? First is lungs, second is kidney, third is blood vessels, and last is all of these. So the correct answer is blood vessels. It carry blood in our body. Next question is, oxygen rich in blood from dash is pumped by the Q to the other parts of the body. First is P is lungs, and second is heart, and second is P is heart, and second is lungs. Third, P is kidney, and Q is heart, and D is P is kidney, and last is lungs. So the oxygen rich bloods carry lungs, and it pumped by the heart to the other parts of the body with the help of arteries. So the correct option is A, P lungs and Q is heart. Next question is, the dash moves up and down during the process of breathing. First is nose, second is diaphragm, third is heart, and stomach. Nose is a part of respiratory system, heart is a part of circulatory system, diaphragm moves up and down during the process of breathing, and stomach is a part of digestive system. So the correct answer is diaphragm. Next question is, a passage through which air travels from nose to the lungs. First is blood vessel, second is food pipe, third is intestine, and last is windpipe. So the correct answer is windpipe. It is also known as trachea. Next question is, the amount of space occupied by the particles in solid, liquid, or gas is called. First is mass, second is volume, third is weight, and last is area. Space occupied is known as volume. So the correct answer is volume. Next question is, match the following. List 1 is given gas, liquid, and solid. Next is has definite shape and volume. Can be poured from one container to another. Next is occupies all the available spaces in matter. As we know that solid is have definite shape and volume. So we can check from the given option. First is gas. Gas occupies all the available space in a container. So third option is given in two columns. First is B and second is D. Liquid can be poured from one container to another. It is given in only D option. And solid has a definite shape and volume. It is given in R in D column. So the correct answer is D, 3, 2 and 1. The next question is solid converted into liquid and liquid converted into, we have to find out what is P and Q. As we can see in the options, solid get converted into liquid, it means it melts down, and liquid converted into gas, it will convert it into evaporation. By the process of evaporation, liquid gets converted into gas. We can find out in the given options, P is melts and Q is evaporate. So the correct answer is A option. Next question is the pull forces between the particles in a solid. The forces between the particles in a solid. First option is weaker, second is strong, third is weak, and last one is no force. As we can see that the solid particles are attached very tightly with each other with the force. It means the option B is strong, the force is strong between the solid particles. This is all about the solutions of class 5th science part 2.
Hello my dear students, my name is Akash Chaudhary. I am your reasoning mentor. Today we are discussing papers of Matrix Olympiad class 5th part 3rd. Let's start from first question first. As you see, find the missing term. A 2, B 4, C 6, D 8, question mark, F 12. F 12. As you see the questions, B A2, that means numbers of letter, yeah, rank of letter. If we say A to Z, then we say A is first letter, B is second letter, C is third letter. If A is first from, then into 2. B is second into 2. C is third into 2. D is fourth into 2. Then what is the next? E. E contains number 5 into 2, 10. E10 is our answer. That means option C is correct answer. Next question. Question number 52. As you see, find the missing term. 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. What is your next term? As you see, consecutive odd numbers. 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. What is the next odd number? You say 13 is the next odd number. That is our answer. Option B is correct answer. Next question. Question number 53. As you see, Rohan's ranked 7th from the top and 26th from bottom in our class. How many students are there in our class? As you know, if we find number of total person, then you say right plus left minus 1. And second way, top plus bottom minus 1. 7 from top and 26 from bottom minus 1. 26 plus 7 is 33. 33 minus 1 is equal to 32. That is your answer. Option C is correct answer. My dear student, we are going to hold next question. Next question is 54. As you know, in 49 students of a class, Nitin gets 18th position from starting. What is the rank of Nitin from last? Abhi top plus bottom minus 1 is equal total. This is our formula. If we make a row that is top and second language is start. In a same language that is called bottom and end. In a 49 students of a class, total number of students 49. Nitin gets 18th position from start, yani top. plus b minus 1. 18 minus 1 is equal to 17 plus bottom equal 49. If we find value of bottom, then we say 49 minus 17 is equal to 32. Our answer is 32nd. Option D is correct answer. Next question is question number 55. Amit walked 3 meters north. As you know, our direction east, west, north, south. We are discussing question. Amit walked 3 meters north. Amit walked 3 meters north. That turns right, then turns right and walk 3 meters. Then he turns left and walk 4 meters. In which direction he is facing now? Just we are discussing that is called north, that is east, that is south, that is west. If we towards this direction, that is called north. Now, Amit is also going to north. Our answer is north direction. Option C is correct answer. Next question. Question number 56. Rohan walks 5 meters east. Rohit walks 5 meters east. Then he turns left and walk 4 meters. Then he turns left and walk 5 meters. How far is now he is from his starting point? Now, this distance, find the distance. If this side is 5, then this is also 5. If this side contains 4 meters, this is also 4 meters. Our answer is 4 meters. This is our correct answer, option D. Next question. Now we are discussing question number 57. 20 minus 8 plus 2 into 8 divide 2. According to Woodman's rule, we first solve bracket, then divide, then multiply, then plus and minus. 20 minus 8 is equal to 12 plus 2 into 8 divided by 2, that is 4. 4 into 2, 8. 12 plus 8 is equal to 20. Option B is correct answer. Next question. Question number 58. What is the value of 2 into 8 plus 4 minus 6? We solve first multiply 8 into 2 60 plus 4 minus 6. 60 plus 4 20. 20 minus 6 is 14. That is our answer. Option A is correct answer. Next question. As you see, find the mirror image. Find the mirror image. This circle is same and this square is shown this side. Find the same image of option B is correct answer. Next question. The sequence of following piece of a paper, the manners in which the folded paper has been cut it shown in the following figures. How would this paper look when unfolded? If we fold this paper in opposite sides, then we say this figure also so is type. Then you say option B is correct answer. Thanks for listening to me carefully.